and welcome to Lisa B. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to do a nice little 20-minute, around 20 minutes beginner flow Pilates session. So perfect if you're just starting out on your journey with Pilates or you've never done a class before. This will be great for you. So let's get straight into it. Let's get onto our back. Let's just teach you how to engage your core. So you're going to lie down. And notice you've probably got a little bit of a gap between your lower back and the mat. So now you're going to take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, pull the belly in. So now if you feel your abdominals just inside the hip bone, you should feel that the abs are engaged. So let's just start to add some movement to this. So keep the tummy muscles pulled in the whole time, but don't hold the breath. So you're going to inhale to bring your left leg up, no movement in the hips. Exhale, right leg up. Pull the abdominals in. Inhale, left leg back down. Exhale, right leg back down. Lower back is into the mat the whole time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, down. Last time, keep pulling the abdominals in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, down. And then just bring the knees into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side if that feels good. And then let's just add a little bit more movement. So hands by the hips, rest the hands down. So take an inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Look towards the thighs, not the ceiling, and back down. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And down. Inhale in. Exhale, lift. Hover the hands off, look towards the thighs, and down. 2 more. Inhale. Pull the belly in. Exhale, lift. Pause and down. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And hold here. 3 breaths. Just hold 3 breaths here. Pull the belly in. Shoulders are lifted off the mat. And down. And then let's just give the abs a little bit of a break as we go into the glutes. So feet hip distance apart. So take an inhale. Exhale, belly in. Tilt your pelvis back and lift the bottom, the lower back, the middle back and the upper back. Pause at the top. Squeeze the glutes. And then start to roll back down. And 5 more. Tilt the pelvis back, abs are in, lift, squeeze the glutes. And down. So just warming up the glutes and the hamstrings here. Keep the abs in because it supports the lower back. There's 3, 4. Articulate the spine, in and up, off the mat. So getting a little bit of mobility and movement through the spine. 1 last time, tilt the pelvis back, pull the abs in and lift. And lower back down. Again, just hug the knees in, take the opportunity to stretch, have a little roll around. So again, let's add in on, so a little bit more into the abs now. So into the oblique, so side of the abdominals, keep lengthening. It's not crunching, it's not shortening, it's lengthening the muscles. So hands at the back of the head. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders. Look towards your thighs. Pull the belly in a little bit more. Adjust the leggings if you need to do that. So lift the left shoulder up and across. Centre with the head. Lift the right shoulder up and across. Hips are nice and still. Let's go for 8 more. 1, 2. Exhale as you lift. Pull the belly in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really small movement. 8, and then back down. Let's add the legs to that. So keep the elbows wide. You're not trying to get the elbow across, you're trying to lift the shoulder. 1 leg up at a time, abs are in. Lift the head and shoulders. Look towards the thighs. So lengthen the left leg, lift the left shoulder up and across. Leg comes in, right leg extends and lift the right shoulder and centre. Let's go for 8. 1, feet can be on the mat to modify. 2, hips are nice and still, pull the belly in. 3, really feeling this in the abs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back down. Let's go back to glutes here. Take an inhale, feet hip distance apart. Exhale, tilt the pelvis and lift. And then try not to lose height in the pelvis, lift your right leg into a tabletop position and back down. Left leg into a tabletop position. Bring the ball of the foot, then the heel back down, and the right leg. Really feeling this in the bottom and the hamstrings. And down, left leg, and down. One more each side, lift, control it, keep squeezing the bottom. Left leg, and down, and then roll the bottom down. One last hug of the knees. And just roll through the spine a few times to come up to seated. And then sit with a long spine. So really straighten out the legs. Take your legs a little bit wider than your hips. So bring the arms up, drop the shoulders, stay relaxed here. So take an inhale. Exhale, round the back, go forward. Gazing down, but you're still got space between chin and chest. Start to peel back up. Imagine that you're sitting against a wall. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Gazing down. Start to peel back up. One more time. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Pull the belly in round the back. And now just lift the arms up, but keep staying hinged forward. Imagine I'm pulling your hands away from the body. So you straighten out the spine a little bit. Then lower the arms. And then come back up. I always find that a little bit intense. Going into the saw, the classic Joseph Pilates saw. So take your legs wider than your hips. Drop your shoulders, bring your arms out to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale over to the left. Pulse down. 1, 2. Inhale up. Exhale over to the side. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale down. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale down. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale down. One more each side. Really good stretch for the hamstrings. And arms come down. Should have felt that a little bit in the arms as well. Feet back together. And then let's add a twist here. So arms come out to the side and then float them forward. Spine is straight. So imagine twisting only from the belly button and up. So take an inhale. Exhale over to the left. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Center. Over to the right. Center. Over to the left. 1, 2, 3. Center. Over to the right. 1, 2, 3. Center. One more time. Exhaling. 1. Center. And over. And release. And let's just go for a little bit of stretch here. So stretching out the side of the body. So bring your left hand to the mat. Upper arm and right arm up and over. And just stretch to the side. And then just keep this little bit of a moving stretch coming over. Just be aware that the body shouldn't be falling forward or back. You're just going directly to the side. Nice little bit of a length in the side of the body. And then you're going to fold forward. So try not to lift the bottom. Bring the hands to the mat and just go as far forward as you can. You might get the forehead to the mat. You might be able to straighten the arms. Just taking a nice big deep breath here. And start to peel back up. So going into rollbacks. So all in the abs, nothing in the back. Feet on the mat. Knees are bent, arms come up, spine is straight. So first of all, imagine there's a wall there, drop your shoulders. So take an inhale, exhale, roll away from the hips, pull the belly in, scissor the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come forward. You should have really felt that in the abs. Inhale. Exhale, just roll back. And come up. Really pulling the abdominals in. Inhale. Exhale back. And come up. Let's go for 3 more. Inhale, long spine. Exhale back. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Hold it in. And up. Nothing in the back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale back. And up. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale back. And up. And then drop the shoulders. That was a lot of abs. Let's add a twist. It's so important to incorporate one of these twists, or lots of twists actually, for the spine. So right foot, place on the outside of the left thigh. You might have to have it there again. It just depends on your flexibility. Right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up and over. Place on the outside of the right thigh. Look to the right or look behind you. And just keep rolling that right shoulder back and breathe. Flex the left foot to get a little bit of a stretch in the left calf. 1 big inhale and exhale here. And then let's go to the other side. So left foot up and across. Left hand behind you to help you sit up straight. Right arm, inhale it up. Place it across. Look behind you. Roll that left shoulder back. Flex the right foot. Keep breathing. And then just come out of that. And then let's lie onto the stomach to do some really nice back and shoulder strength work. So good for your rotator cuff muscles and the spine. So first of all, straighten your arms out in front of you. Take them a little bit wider than the shoulders. So take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, pull your belly in. Really important to keep the abs engaged whilst you're lying down. Lift your head and shoulders. And then inhale to lift your right arm, left leg. Classic Joseph Pilates swimming, left arm, right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Try not to bend the knee. Squeeze in the bottom to lift the leg. You should be feeling this in the shoulders, the spine, the glutes. So good for the whole back of the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Keeping the arm and leg nice and straight. Pointing the toe, reach away. Let's go for 8 more. Inhaling to lift. Exhale, down. Squeeze in the bottom, remember abs are in. 4 more. Last 2. And down. And then bring your hands down onto either on the mat or onto the floor. Abs are in, feet are hip distance or a little bit wider. So we're going to hover the hands and the elbows off. Again, good for back and shoulder strength. So take an inhale. Exhale, belly in, start to lift your head and shoulders. Lift the hands without squeezing the shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades are neutral. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. Keep the hands down the whole time to modify. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Inhale in. Exhale, lift. Pull the belly in. And lift in on the exhale. 2 more. I think I've lost count. Exhale, lift. Who cares if we've got a little bonus one going on? Pause at the top and down. And then let's push back, let's take a stretch. So take your knees wider than your hips, just go back, lower the bottom, straighten the arms out, drop the forehead. 2 breaths here. Always important to incorporate a lot of stretches throughout the whole routine. And then come back up into 4-point kneeling. So again, adjust the leggings. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spine is nice and long. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. Inhale, push the spine up towards the ceiling. Tuck the pelvis, lower the head, look towards the hips. Opposite way. Bring the chest through, stick the bottom out, lower the belly. Nice, easy breath, mobilisation in the spine, arms are straight the whole time. This is just a lovely back stretch. One more time each way. And then come to a long spine. So bird dog, so good for the whole back of the body and the abs. So take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, pull the belly in without lifting the back, without moving the back. Abs are in, wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. And then abs are in the whole time throughout this sequence. Inhale as you lift the left leg and the right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Left arm, right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Imagine that you've got a glass of water balanced on the pelvis. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep pulling the abs in. Squeeze the bottom. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep looking at the mat so the head is in line with the spine. And if you're finding this easy, I guarantee you're doing it wrong. Tummy muscles are in. You're squeezing the bottom. Try not to tilt the pelvis. Let's go for 4 more. 1, 2, 3, last one. And remember, it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Sometimes I see people doing this in class and they're doing the right arm and the right leg and they're really wobbling. I kind of want to giggle a little bit because it's quite impressive that they're trying to do it on the same side. So going into plank, 10 seconds. So go into plank and then drop a knee or both knees if you need to, or hold the plank. Just hold it for 10 seconds. Lift the kneecaps, pull the belly in, push through the heels. And then down, going into some press-ups, some nice press-ups. So hands wider than the shoulders, fingers facing forward, left leg, take it back and up. Keep that left knee down if it's too much. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's go for 5 more. For 1, 2, pull the belly in, support the back. 3, 4, 5, other side, right leg, take it back, or stay with the knees down. Inhale down, exhale up. Forearms do not come onto the floor. 4 more. 1, 2, pulling the belly in. 3, 4, and just keep the bottom high. Stretch your arms forward, go into a slightly different back stretch. Drop the forehead, see if it'll go there. Don't worry if it doesn't. And then come up. And then just going into a little bit of a side bend modification to just get a little bit of strength throughout the shoulders. So knees are stacked, feet are stacked. Your hand is on the mat just in front of the hips. You're going to push through that hand to lift the hips. Top arm comes up and over. So inhale, pull the belly in. Abs are in. Inhale, lift. And down. 2 more on this side. Inhale, lift. And down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Let's go to the other side. So just swinging the legs. Stack the knees. Feet are stacked, hand in front of the hips. Just, you might have to adjust that just so it feels right on the mat. So take an inhale, exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift. Little bit of a side bend through the side body and down and lift. And down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And down. And then coming onto the back. Let's actually finish with the 100. It's a little bit controversial to finish with the 100, but let's finish with it. And then we'll do a glute stretch. So feet can be on the mat to modify, or let's do legs in tabletop. We're not going to extend the legs because we're just going to do a little beginner routine. So take an inhale. Exhale, pull your belly in. Either stay here with the feet or lift one leg at a time into tabletop. Lower back is now into the mat. Lift your head and shoulders. So you're pulsing the arms from the shoulders. So you're inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. 9 more breaths. Yes, I said 9. Pull the belly in. The 100 is challenging. Remember, feet can be down. You're still lifting the head and shoulders. You're still pulsing the arms. Halfway there. Last 2 breaths. And everything down. Bring the knees in. One last final hug. I've lost all sense of time. Let's check the time. Yeah, we're good. And then bring the feet to the mat. Again, just roll up to seated. Yeah, I hope you felt good. I hope you felt like that worked the body. Just a nice little beginner flow routine. Come back and do that again, or do one of my more intermediate workouts, or just maybe treat yourself to a 10-minute stretch. I've got plenty of stretch videos. I'm going to be adding more all the time. But yeah, stretches are good as well. So thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you soon.